Rock Climbin' Grandma here. In this video, I'm going to, let's see, what am I doing? I'm going to compare my Jetboil camping stove to my new wood-burning Vargo stove, but I'm not going to burn wood today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the alcohol stove that goes inside of the wood-burning stove, and I'm going to just see what the boil times are. And this is by no means any kind of exact science. I'm just putting some water in the Jetboil, some water in the Vargo, and I'm going to go ahead and see what the difference is. So as you can see behind me, I'm actually in the Adirondacks for this. I've been snowshoeing. I hurt my ankle about 6 weeks ago, so I haven't been able to do much. So we decided to get out here with some stoves and see what we could do with our stoves. The Jetboil, very heavy. The fuel for it is very heavy. Also the pot that goes with it is a little bit heavy as well, but it does have some insulation around the outside, which makes it easier to hold on to. And you can also get different size fuel for it. So the one I have is the smaller size. I have used the bigger one and it is much heavier. The Vargo stove has sort of like the hexagon shape going around it, and that hexagon shape allows for you to put wood inside of it. But as I said before, I'm not going to use the wood today. So I did put a little bit of water in each of my pots. I used the pot that went with the Jetboil, and then I used my new toques on top of the stand, the Vargo stand, to hold it up above the flame of the alcohol stove. So I also ran my timer, and as you can see, my timer, I got about 3 minutes before the Jetboil had already had a rolling boil, and I mean a rolling boil. It was really, really hot. The alcohol stove that I was using, so what I tried to do is I tried to prime it a little bit. Basically that means you take like a torch lighter and you go around the edge where the little holes of the stove are, and you kind of encourage the alcohol to start burning up through there and to start drawing in air. But since I didn't do that, my alcohol stove took about 10 minutes to prime. And so the fire that I had in the beginning was very, very minimal. You could feel it and things were heating up, but it did take about 10 minutes to prime itself without that extra torch lighter to prime it. And then once it was primed, it was definitely a lot hotter, and you can see that it was heating up a lot hotter. But yeah, that took what? I have to go back to my video. That took a good 15 minutes for everything to heat up. So if you're out in the cold and you're waiting for something to heat up, you have to consider if you want it to take that long. Now, if you're using alcohol though, alcohol works much better in the cold weather. Also, the fuel for the alcohol stove is much lighter, and you can carry it in this little tiny 1 ounce bottle, and keep that in your pocket so that the fuel stays nice and warm when you're ready to use it, and while you're sleeping you can keep it with you. So it is really, really good for very low temperatures. But the Jetboil, as you can tell, gives you a really fast boil. And so you kind of have to decide weight against time or what your weather is, etc., etc. But I have to say I'm really pleased with both of these stoves. I still need to try out the Vargo some more and the alcohol stove some more, because this is the first time I'm literally like trying it out. And I've used the Jetboil forever now. I've had it for a couple years and I'm really happy with it. But I'm trying to go lighter, and so I wanted to see if maybe this alcohol stove would be an option to trying to go lighter even in the summertime. So I think I will continue to use my Jetboil if I'm not concerned about weight, and I'm not concerned about very deep cold temperatures. And I think I will use the Vargo stove for the alcohol aspect of it if I want to go lighter, and if I want something much smaller and compact to stick into my backpack. And also I will use the Vargo if I have the opportunity to put wood in there. So thanks for stopping in today. Actually, my name is Rielle. I am the Rock Climbin' Grandma. I do a little bit of everything, all kinds of adventure. And so welcome to my channel. If you liked what you saw today, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you'd like to see more, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thanks for coming along and checking everything out. Hope to see you soon. Bye.